Professional wrestling. What do you think of? Most will think of the highly paid superstars who pose and flip around the ring making millions from their name in this strange art form that masquerades as a sport. In truth, it hasn't really been a sport since the turn of the century, and has almost become entirely fake. However, it wasn't until the World Wrestling Federation became popular in the 1980s that it became widely known. In modern culture, it's considered a joke. A terrible business full of drug addicts, deaths, scandals, and steroids. My name is Karl Dutton. I have been a fan of professional wrestling since I was 12. Even when I discovered its true nature, I didn't mind. So, is it a sport, or just showbiz? It's both. I don't know why I've always liked it. I guess it's because it's the ultimate high-octane, over-the-top drama mixed in with the sports and athletics. It's its own entity, and a worldwide phenomenon at that. But what about those who aren't superstars making big money from their craft? What about those who never got noticed, or got their big break? What about those who gave up everything, dared to dream, and work hard for near nothing to make that dream come true? In this film we will follow RCW, Revolutionary Championship Wrestling. It is a strange mix of veterans that never made it big, hopefuls who stand no chance in the big leagues, and future stars with potential, just waiting to be discovered. This is Karl Reed, better known around parts of America and primarily the United Kingdom by his ring name Karl Magneto. In this film we will follow and interview him to show you the life of a small-time professional wrestler, and what they deal with and endure day in, day out. Hi there, Karl. You alright?
Yeah, you're alright.
You alright to go in?
Yeah, sure. Come on in. You have trouble finding the place?
No, it was fine. It was fine. Just, you know. Come on, let's do this. Okay, so let's start by talking about how you got into business.
Right. Well, most people watching the WWF, you know. Like guys like Snuka and Hogan, guys like that.
If I'm honest, money. I saw there was money in the business for a pretty lady.
So, how long have you been in the business?
I've been doing it for about 6 years.
Oh, about 25 years.
My favorite was always Bret Hart, like Shawn Michaels too.
I was there at the start, in the boss's hometown near Derby. I wasn't working much, and, well, I got a call to go and do a couple of shows with a small new company. Well, that couple of shows lasted 10 years. And it's been a roller coaster, kid.
Me and my brother used to imitate them all the time. When I was about 12, went to Madison Square Garden and saw WrestleMania 10, and that was it. I knew what I wanted to do. Even as a kid, Mark? Oh yeah, right. Sorry, someone who doesn't know the business. I knew how talented they were, and you know how hard they were working in there to give it their all for the fans every night. When I finished school, I found someone to train me, but the guy I found was the shit. He claimed to be a wrestler, but you know, by the time I met him, he just lost interest. You know, just no passion. Just sat at ringside drinking and eating. Left it to someone else. His only input would be shouting shit from ringside at how bad we were. You know, never anything good to say. By the time I left, I could have killed him. You know, I just left and got on the indie circuit as soon as I could.
This is Karl in character. They are doing what are called promos, designed to hype their match to fans on the internet.
You know, I walked in today with a weight off my shoulders, knowing that all that baggage was behind me. And what do I find when I get here? My name on the board to face Warzone in a cage match.
I've been working a programme for about 6 months now. I mean, our feud is the biggest this Fed has done. Match after match a couple of times a week, including every month or so of having a big match for the strap.
How is that fair? I beat that little punk 2 weeks ago. Circumstances be damned. A win is a win!
This should be the blow-off for our feud for now. Plan is for me to take the title from him, finally, in a cage.
So now I find myself in the thick of it again. And once again, Kariska Rama trying to pass me and become king of the mountain. Well, let me tell you something, Chris. It's not only my mountain, it's my range, baby. And if you want to try and take it again, be my guest. Because once again, you will fall to the magnetizer.
What's your opinion of Karl?
He's a good kid. He gets it wrong sometimes, but he learns from his mistakes. And he always delivers in the ring where it counts.
It's hard not to like him. He has a good work ethic and a good heart. In the ring, he's phenomenal. His timing is perfect, and his skills are a nice mix between old school and new school.
I had his first match in LA back in the States. He had some stupid name then too, but we tore the house down. We had people who had never seen this kid going nuts when he pinned me. But that's what I do now. That's my job. At my age, it's no longer about being in the spotlight. It's about putting that spotlight onto the next generation, making them ready to work without us.
Okay, so when I rang before, Kimberly and Michelle answered. Rumour has it in the dirt sheets that you're together. Does she know you?
Yeah, she's my long-term girlfriend. We're not trying to hide it or anything.
So you met Karl during your work?
Yeah, we met in the smaller independents.
We met back in the States, back home, around NSW time.
How long have you been together?
5 years.
Back then, a relationship wasn't really what I was looking for, and so we saw each other, and after a couple of years of that, we just grew up, stopped messing around.
Is it difficult having a relationship in the business?
It depends. Sometimes the work gets in the way. Karl has come back through the curtain cursing because he got hurt, and I get it in the neck. He's a perfectionist, and that's hard to deal with. Karl gets jealous. I mean, so many times he has heard about or seen something, and all hell breaks loose. It's a tough job, and he takes it very seriously. When all the pain starts building up, or he just can't take the politics or whatever, I usually get the brunt of it.
Are you happy with him, though?
Oh, yeah. We have our good times, yeah. I love him in spite of those things. Are you going to work?
Yeah, they said just me today, huh? So.
Oh, well, okay. You should get going then. See you later.
They're still going.
lost whatever respect that guy still had for him. I was on the phone with him for 2 hours this morning. Yeah. Because if he doesn't show up, I'm letting him go.